we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because I show you how the world really works. Also, those who've donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And overall, the market is definitely up. Right now, we have about 36 publicly traded companies with Bitcoin on the balance sheet. We have Mercado Libre announcing $7.8 million of Bitcoin on the balance sheet. And we know PayPal invested $750 million into Mercado Libre. So, guys, it's the same money, same hands. We know how the New World Order works. We have Ethereum steady and the same products that were being built around Bitcoin. We see those products being built around Ethereum. And please do not forget about Ameribor. It's so important. Trillions and trillions, hundreds of trillions of dollars in derivative swaps. Now, guys, also do not forget about the indicators. We have volume, Tether, and Tether's on-chain volume has surpassed 1 trillion mark for the first time. And also, guys, USDC. We know that stable coins are the foundation. Right now, the Fed's balance sheet is about $7 trillion. We know the dollar is not going anywhere. It's just going to be tokenized. Remember, the New World Order works off create the problem, wait for the reaction, run in with the solution. A lot of YouTube videos, social media, oh, the dollar is going to be gone. The dollar is not going anywhere. Yes, it's going to lose its strength. It's going to take a back seat to the China yuan, digital yuan. The dollar is not going anywhere. That's the reason why they have to get this digitized dollar circulated. So therefore, you do what? You bring back that same supply and demand in the crypto market, but you'll just have a whole lot more control. Because remember, everybody's getting free money. September 6th. That ends. That's the reason why Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell keep talking about full employment by the end of year. The reason why, because that free money runs out September 6th. So you have two ways to go. Get a job or go to jail. Most people want to get a job. Now, of course, guys, we have the Fed with that $50 billion extra each month. That's $1.5 trillion. We know that general fund that Janet Yellen has that runs out in June. Plus, inflation numbers are going to get higher because those last 3 months are going to run off. Plus, we have yields that are going to keep rising. Remember, the Fed is not going to raise interest rates. They're going to let inflation run wild because they can't raise rates on a $7 trillion balance sheet. That would crash cryptos and stocks immediately. They're not ready for that. Remember, they printed all this money to pay for the fourth industrial revolution. If you go and look at these bills, this money is spread out 8 to 10 years from now. They passed the bill now. Why wouldn't they spend it right now? No, this is a plan that's spread out for 8 to 10 years, guys. Do not forget that. Now, of course, we had Bitcoin Micro Futures launch, the third best launch. And don't forget that CME is going to start getting rid of some of their legacy option tradings like S&P 500 September of 2021. So this year. Remember, guys, everything's going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. They're doing a lot of changes behind the curtain where you got to sit and go do your own research. Now, getting over into a few altcoins, guys, we have Bitcoin Cash up 68%. I know a lot of you thank me in my Patreon. And then also, guys, we have Tailcoin has been also soaring. And basically right now it's at a $2 billion market cap. Anytime something is at $1 billion, I do a little research on it. Now, guys, like I've stated, we're going to be going into a bear market late June, early July. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm not saying that we're going to have a crash immediately, but basically we're going to start seeing pullback in the stocks and in cryptos. Like I stated, inflation and higher yields are going to cut into profits. And remember, that gives the Fed the excuse to start pulling some of this money out so they can start building the fourth industrial revolution. That was the only reason why they printed all this money, put it inside these shell companies, so then therefore it would sit, make plenty of money. Now they can take that money that they've made and put it into the fourth industrial revolution. We know the robots, drones, algorithms. It is coming. The way we live now will no longer be. There's going to be a paradigm shift. Get your friends and family educated. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Wallstreetbets combat market manipulation with blockchain. And what did I say from the beginning? This GameStop, Reddit, Wallstreetbets was all a way to bring in blockchain DeFi. Guys, they have to build up the narrative and get the people going in a direction. The sheep. You can move the sheep wherever you want them to go with the Hegelian dialectic. It is an art, but it's 100% proof works. There's no question about it. Because instinct, that tribal nature, you're so blinded that you move towards the New World Order's agenda. Now, we also have the IRS approved to seek records of Kraken users' transactions over 20,000 in crypto. And guys, we know Coinbase just automatically sends it over to them. So we know the IRS is going to get theirs. That's the reason why Biden wants to give them billions and billions of dollars. So therefore, they can change up their whole system. Because remember, with cryptos, they're going to be able to see everything. Your local barber, your restaurant that only accepts cash, that may get over a little, no longer. The game is changing, and you better get ready. And lastly, guys, we have Dogecoin merge mining profitability has flipped Litecoin by over 200%. And like I stated, Dogecoin has definitely been the greatest tool for adoption the New World Order has. Yes, Bitcoin brought the awareness, but because it's sitting at over 50,000, people just don't touch it because they feel like it's too risky. But Dogecoin at the prices is now, I can put 100, 200, and I still feel comfortable whether I can make money or not. And then plus you have the perfect puppet, Elon Musk, which all the Generation Z millennials love to death, is promoting Dogecoin. It's the perfect storm. But we know what? It doesn't end well. But it definitely was one of the greatest tools to get the millennials, the Gen Z, over to the digital currencies. Because remember, this whole digital phase is for the younger generation. They don't care about the older generation. Look at the C word. If you couldn't go online and order your food during the C word, you wasn't getting anything. Or order goods, you wasn't getting anything because a lot of the stores were out. So do not forget, the New World Order's agenda is for the younger generation. Why is it always the younger generation? Because they're full of ego. They're not thinking. They're not using the mind. When you sit down and use your mind, you know something is wrong. But that's the reason why it's always great to target the younger generation, because they're not looking for the agendas. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. Also, the Cryptoteacher stock channel. Do not forget to go like, subscribe. You have your cobalt, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, you got that home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.